Beer is nearly empty. My coil is still waiting for me, and I've still got some more to do here. So I think I better go back, don't you? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go back. That's not very deep. Oh, obviously deeper than I thought it was. Unless I've just missed it. Gone. Well, with that little hole I thought I'd got my first coin, but I haven't. It's a button. Oh look, it's a really interesting little bit of pottery. I'm sure that says Riley's. Nothing much left of that really to ID it from. At first glance you would think maybe it just needs a throwing away. It's a piece of lead. Yeah, it's a piece of lead. Relatively flat back. On that side there's a bit of design to it, and it's not random like a piece of lead slag left over from melting. There seems to be a deliberate design there, but I have no idea what it is. Now that's the interesting thing about researching your finds. I know one or two people who are really good at analysing their finds, and they help me do it all the time, and many others. And I'm going to have to call on them because I have no idea what that is. It may be nothing. What I'm saying is it's probably not worth throwing away just yet. This holster is great, made by my friend on the 3D printer, just for this model, the Garrett, and it holds my knife as well. I think I've shown this before on a video or a live stream, but also he made one as well for the XP MI6. That would be good actually, because when I do take my mother out, the nan with the hat, who's 85 now, be 86 next week, just in case. Happy birthday, Mother. She's going to be coming out with me soon. She says, when are you going to take me out? I said, I will, soon. So I've got over the ORX in the boot. I haven't got a spade because I'll dig a hole. I've got the probe all sorted out. The hat's sorted out because she nicked one of mine. So I think it'll be pretty soon. Don't you think? Take Nang with the hat out. Well, that's my latest find, and if I just hold that like that so the sun's on it and just rotate it a little bit, you might just be able to pick up the profile facing left of Victoria. My first coin today. Not much, but I'm really happy with that. It's very, very thin, but it's definitely a Victoria halfpenny. Alright. More scrap. There's a lot of scrap on here. At least if you're like most detectorists who pick it up, you know you're never going to find it again. So you're just clearing up your land. I did a very random stream last Sunday. Whether you saw it or not, I don't know. Very random. There was no sound at all. I wasn't on the stream. It was really of a bar in Amarillo in Texas, who cooks the best steaks, they say, in the world. And they've got some a challenge, several challenges, but this big challenge is a 72-ounce steak, and if you can eat it with a bread roll, a large drink, a side salad and a jacket potato, and finish it within 60 minutes, and nobody else can help you or cut your meat, you can't leave the table to go to the toilet or anything. If you could finish it in 60 minutes, you don't have to pay for it. You go on their Hall of Fame, you get a t-shirt, and I streamed their webcam, as I said, with no sound or anything, just people cooking steaks. Nobody was doing the challenge, the table's there waiting for somebody to walk in, but I was glued to it. I've been glued to that webcam for about a year. Every now and again I go back in and look at it and I just can't get away. And there's one young woman, I'll put a picture on the screen now, wearing green. She's only young, and oh no, that's a different one. She did it, the one I'm talking about in green, did it in 21 minutes. And she's not a big girl, you know. There's some really huge men try this and fail. And then there's another woman, this one, the blonde one I was referring to a minute ago. She did 2 in under the hour. And look at the size of those steaks. So when I put this on a live stream for you to watch, or for anybody to watch, I was amazed to see how many people were watching and how many views accumulated. And people said, can we see some more of this? Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's a mystery to me, because why would anybody want to watch a video with no sound of somebody cooking and flipping steaks? I don't know. But if that's what you want, that's what I'm going to give you. Well, that was a fabulous day out. In fact, my last 3 videos all came from that one day. I was so relieved to get out again. I've been out once in 4 months. And that first time out, I didn't really enjoy it anywhere near as much as this one, even though I didn't find much. But speaking of that, look, I know the lockdown has affected a lot of people in several meaningful ways. It has me too. I didn't want to come out of lockdown. And I really felt comfortable shut into this little zone. I don't know if you felt like that. If you have, please don't think I'm being selfish. But if you have, then let me know how you coped with it when the lockdown started to release. Meanwhile, although I didn't find much on that visit, I did find loads of stuff just before lockdown. And I've converted them into things that you can now see on the screen. You know, I've got coin rings, coin ring hats. I've got all sorts of things that I've found, dug up, been donated to me from other detectorists, and I've turned into works of art or other things that you might be interested in. Plus there's posters and t-shirts and other things too. One of the ways that the lockdown has affected me is financially, if you like. I am now having to go full-time on YouTube, and I want to encourage you to take a look at my posters, my t-shirts, my junk, that I call it, that I turn into real treasure that you can now own. Also, I'm doing live streams coming back anytime soon. In fact, the first one might have been before this video, where I'm giving away things in mystery boxes on Spin the Wheel, and with guests and quizzes, and just having some really good fun. And I think we all need some fun after this last 4 months, don't you? So if you want to support me by becoming a channel member, just look at my Etsy store. Just go to the link you see on the video now and join me if you want on the live streams, which should be most Wednesdays at 7 PM UK time. And thanks for being with me. Let's stay safe. Let's all stay safe and have some great fun. I'll catch you later.